got Independence and West Wendover playing a league game tonight. Wendover in white. Independence, who beat Wendover in their gym about 3 weeks ago. This will be a grudge match between the two because they're both almost just right below each other in the standings. This is a must-win for Wendover if they want to take over the lead in this league. For the Wolverines, we've got Cade Brown, Chaz Brown, Dustin Dobbs, Manuel, and Ernesto. Independence controlled the tap, of course. That in deep. Oh, and he misses a shot, and defensive rebound by Manuel. Brings it down, and number 22 reaches in. The rest sees that. It's a quick foul by the Independents. Ball goes around to Cade Brown, who eyes it up. Manuel sets deep down into Dobbs. Back to Manuel. Deep into Ernesto. Back to Cade, who's picked off by number 22 for Independence. Passes back to his player and back over. Nice passing by Independence, but they missed the ball. And offensive board by the little guy. And we got a jump ball between Manuel and number 42, so it'll be white basketball underneath Independence basket. Cade Brown dribbling the ball up for the Wolverines. Back deep into Ernesto, who bounce passes over to Chaz and pulls itself in for two. Wolverines take a 2-point lead in the game with just over a minute gone in this first quarter. Independence is a very slow down team. They slowed the Wolverines last time they met to a crawl, which kind of takes them out of their game where they're more of a fast-paced team. Got the ball back to Independence's big guy, number 50. 40 takes down, takes one step up, and puts it up, and it's off again. Terrible shooting percentage by Independence. The Wolverines come in, Manuel, it's tipped away and recovered by Dustin Dobbs in the far corner. We got Manuel takes a long three, and Independence comes down with the defensive rebound. Crossover dribble, up and over, and probably off of his leg. Blue ball on that one. That was definitely off of Independence's leg. I don't know about this ref. Take it in deep to number 40, off again. Defensive rebound by Ernesto, long pass to Cade. Nothing but blue in front of him, so he back steps out. Deep into Ernesto, takes one drive up, comes off of blue. Nice interior pass by the Wolverines. Ernesto made a move for the basket and comes off the blue. Cade will inbound the ball for Wendover. Cade set up in the corner for a long three. It's just off the back of the rim. Chaz tries to get the board. Recovered by Independence, who quickly brings the ball down. Like I said, Independence is a very patient ball club, likes to slow the ball down. Three-pointer by number 40 and hits nothing but air. And it's saved by 50, but his foot is on the line. Ugly three-pointer by Independence on that one. Not even close to the basket. Score remains 2-0. 5:12 remaining in the first quarter. Ooh, nice bounce pass by Cade, who recovers it back again, does a floater off the front, and Dobbs, wow, that was Manuel on the interior with a nice little offensive tip-in. Extends the Wolverine lead by 4-0. Long pass over the corner, he penetrates up, does a floater up, and it's off. Defensive rebound, Ernesto. Chaz Brown brings the ball for the Wolverines. Deep in the corner to Dobbs, into Manuel, and we've got The ref saying it's on the floor, I believe. Foul on 4-2 against Nesto. Some nice interior ball passing by the Wolverines this time. Oh, deep into Nesto. Easy basket for the Wolverines. Extend their lead to 6. Independence is still scoreless in this first quarter. The coach can't like the shooting percentage. Oh, and it's stolen almost by the Wolverines and back out of bounds. Should be blue ball. Independence inbounds it. Again, being very patient. Takes it in deep to the big guy, number 40. Spin moves to the center, and nice little shot at the front of the rim for number 40 for Independence. That's their first score of the game. Nesto takes it inside, and nice over-the-top pass. 2 more points for Nesto. Score is still 8-2. 3:29 left in that first quarter. 33 penetrates in, does a floater. It's off. Defensive board by Manuel. Tries for a long bounce pass to K, but it's intercepted by number 40. Nice pass underneath. Oh, nothing but air. And he is hurt. 42 went down hard on his hand. I think he got hit in the back. I don't know what was wrong with him. He just looks mad. Looks like we got 5 new players coming in for Independence. Whole new squad. Giving his big guys a rest. Dustin Dawes will inbound the ball. We've got Luis Perez in now for Wendover. First substitution of the game. Cade throws it over. Manuel fakes him. Deep pass to Dustin Dobbs, who comes up and is fouled. And the basket should be good. Yep, the rest signaling in the basket was good. Dobbs will get a chance at a 3-point play. He's now 10-2. Dobbs puts that one down. It's now 11-2. Wolverines' biggest lead of the game. Oh, and Independence. It's deflected by Luis Perez. Nice hustle by the Wolverines. We've got a different looking team in for Independence. They've got their faster guys in. 10 penetrates, goes up, and that one's in. Score is now 11-4. Wolverines up. Over to Chaz for a nice little 10-footer. Dribbles up, just over the top of the rim. Defensive board by Independence. Passes it way out of bounds. A little bit too much enthusiasm by the Independents. We got a full court pressure right now by Independence. Comes over Chaz. Dustin goes up. Comes up and under, and is fouled by, I believe, number 20 or 31. I'm not sure which one. The rest signaling 2-0 with the hold. Dobbs' first one's way off the back of the rim. We got a substitution coming in. We got Manuel coming out with Jake Palafox for the first time in the game coming in. 2:20 left in this first quarter. Dobbs hits his second one, moves the score 12-4 with an 8-point lead for the Wolverines. Oh, nice ball movement, and 30 passes up the quick lane. Between the dribble by number 10. Ooh, long three, and it's blocked by Ernesto, but recovered by number 20 for Independence. Nice block by the big fella. We got Ernesto dribbles on down and does a left-handed layup to the interior. You don't see that every day. Oh, and then terrible play by the Independence by breaking the plane. Nice dribble down by Ernesto and up with the left hand. Dobbs looking for the interior pass, but passes it up. Comes over to Lewis. Back into Ernesto. It's picked off by number 20, who passes it to 31, who kind of carried the ball, and it dribbles it up and in. Ugly fast break point, but still effective. Cuts their lead to 6. Wolverines answer back with Dustin Dobbs doing a layup on the right-hand side. Nice pass by Jake Palafox for that assist. Independence comes back down and tosses one up. He got him traveling way before he got there. Couple extra steps going in there. The Wolverines lead remains at 8 with a minute 18 left in this first quarter. Some full court pressure. Wolverines break it. Wesley Mitchell in for the Wolverines on the far side. Brings the ball down. Jake fakes up and comes up. Does a little floater in off the front. Controlled by Independence. Nothing but White and still cuts through him and does a layup. No fear on that one. Cuts the lead to 6 for the Wolverines. Deep corner to Dobbs. Eyes up the lane, in deep to Chaz. Comes up and under and does a left-handed layup. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines to start this game. This is the kind of ball style the Wolverines like, is it's fast-paced. Do very well in the open court. I think Independence make a mistake by trying to speed up the game. And it's off of Justin Dobbs' hand. It should be blue ball underneath their own basket. 24.9 seconds left in this quarter. 20 takes Dobbs, a little 8-footer off defensive board controlled by Dobbs. Reach in by number 20. Hard-nosed ref down there on the court spotted that stuff. It's only the visitors' 5th team foul, so we won't have 1-and-1 this quarter. Wesley Mitchell inbounds the ball for Wendover. Far down, Jake Palafox sees West far over here, gives it back to Dustin Dobbs at three-point line, who thinks about it and puts it up. Just off the top, offensive board by Jake Palafox. Back over to West. We got 4 seconds left. The Wolverines are going to have to get a shot. And it's stolen. But not enough time to do it. But we've got a score of 18-10 with the Wolverines on top. Let's keep it running. The Wolverines the other night, they played a tough Lovelock team. We had Cade Brown, who scored 25 points with 4 threes, and we had Dustin Dobbs, who scored 21 points with some great foul shooting. Lovelock had beaten the only other undefeated team in the league, Incline, which put Wendover tied for 2nd in the league right now. The Independence team is just right below them. Wendover's league mark, I think, is 5-2, where Independence is 4-3. A win tonight will help them keep 2nd place till Incline comes here to play. And then the Wolverines will have a chance to take back a critical loss that happened to them in Incline. We got the start of the 2nd quarter. Again, for those just joining us, this is the Independence versus West Wendover home league game. Independence is a school that's just over by Elko. It's a boys' school. This is the type of team that's really tough for the coaches to coach, because most of these boys are only there for a year or less and don't have a lot of time to develop them, but usually have some pretty good athletes. Oh, we've got a little bit of a pushing foul. That is the first Wolverine team foul called this game.
Independence will bring the ball in underneath their own basket. He looks. Oh, nice interior pass. Kind of off of number 40. We got 40 taking an extra step there. A little bit of traveling going on there. Full court pressure on by the Independence to open this quarter. And way down to Dobbs. Pulls it back out. Goes for another three-pointer in the corner, and that one's in. Pulls itself back in for a long three-pointer for Dustin Dobbs, number 34. That increases their lead to 11. This game is nothing like the game they played in Independence. Independence kept the lead most of the game down there and come away with the lead and the win. We got Cade Brown with the hold. Wendover's second team foul will be out of bounds for Independence. Oh, nobody on that out of bounds play, and Independence misses the basket. Terrible shooting tonight by Independence. Luis Perez is stuffed by number 40, and the rest saw it differently. Got him on the arm. Little Luis Perez will get a couple shots at the line. Chance for him to increase the lead to 12, 13 if he can make both. Wolverines are on a pretty good scoring clip tonight. First one's good. Luis Perez, who's only a junior this year, had a great football season this year for the Wolverines. Makes both of them and increases the score 23 to 10. Number 40 dribbles down in, and Nesto got him at the top. With a spin move to center, and we've got right 3-4 reaching in on it. Dobbs had that look of innocence on his face, felt he didn't foul him at all. Got a couple more substitutions. Lewis is out and Wesley's out. Chaz Brown and Manuel back in with Cade Brown, Ernesto, and Dustin Dobbs in still for Wendover. Boy, 33's off. These guys can't hit the proverbial barn tonight. Deep interior pass to Dobbs, passes back out to Cade, who fakes to three. And we have got Ernesto trapped inside trying to lobby himself for the shot, but is called for 3 seconds. Independence dribbles the ball down. 40 penetrates in, comes up and tosses one up, and then offensive board, and another one by number 50. Deep pass to 33, who can't hit that either. Like I said, these guys can't hit anything. Pass intercepted by number 22, and then thrown away again. Back-to-back turnovers. Manuel goes with an underhanded scoop shot. Bringing the score 25 to 10 with the Wolverines' biggest lead, and he is fouled by 3-3 Manuel. The score is 25 to 10, but mostly due to the fact that Independence is just shooting a terrible percentage. They're missing layups, shots, you name it, they're missing it. 40 will get 2 shots at the line. Down's the first one. Hits the second one. Took all his time to shoot that one. We've got the Wolverines coming down with a quick layup on the other end. Nice ball movement for West Wendover. 30 steps back. That one's off. Defensive rebound by Ernesto down to Dustin Dobbs, who sees the lane, elevates, and misses most of the basket. Comes back out to 32, tries to take it out, and that one's good. Wendover brings it back out fast. Doesn't give Blue time to recover. Manuel's picked by number 32. 50 comes up, puts it up left-handed. Quick 4 points by Independence. Kind of lead to 11. Coach Larson takes a timely timeout on this one to settle his club down. Got a little sloppy with the ball there. I'm sure he's going to tell them that they don't need to take those kinds of passes. Independent showing a little bit of a surge there, now hitting a few of their baskets. We've still got 5:12 remaining in this first half. Wolverines never relinquishing the lead so far. We've got 16 fouls on Independence and only 4 for Wendover, so the next one will be one-on-one. The next foul called against Independence. Wolverines are still 3 away from that. We've got Manuel, Cade, Chaz, Dustin, and Ernesto in for the Wolverines. Penetration pass, and Ernesto missed his cutter and threw it out of bounds. Independence will get it out. Now we've got full court pressure by the Wolverines. Not really good. It brings Ernesto all the way to the top. 22 penetrates back out to 40, who travels a little bit, but they miss it. 50 fakes, way over to 22. Penetrates in and does a little hopper that's off. And offensive board by Independence. 50 drives in, and we have got a block on I think that was a foul on Dobbs. Independent brings the ball in. 22 takes a long three-pointer, and it's off big time. And 30 comes in and steals the ball from him. Dustin Dobbs had it, but it was picked off by number 30 for an easy 2, which cuts the lead back down to 9, and they almost toss it away again. Ernesto takes him on the drive, does a nice layup, uses his body to protect the ball and up. Another 2 points for Ernesto. Interior pass by Independence, and long pass, but off. Another offensive board with the defensive board by Dustin Dobbs. Brings it down. Cade pulls up for long three-pointer. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. Cade's first three-pointer of the game. He usually hits at least 4 a night. Moves the score. Oh, Manuel fixed his pocket like he wasn't even there and misses it. Misses an easy layup. 22 passes over to 44 and blocked by Dobbs. And then Manuel dribbles off his foot, and number 42 and him go for it. Nice hustle by Independence. Wolverine showing a little bit of nonchalantness to the basket. Needs to take care of a little bit and watch who's coming down the floor. They've increased their lead by 14. Manuel left way alone. Strokes it just off the back, and offensive board by Wesley Mitchell. Brings it deep in the corner, in deep to Casey Crawford, which is knocked out by number 20 of Independence. West Wendover will get the ball out of bounds. Goes over to Wesley Mitchell. Casey controls it. Deep into Dustin Dobbs, who thinks about the three-pointer, but decides against it. Knocked back out by Independence. Had nowhere to go. Coach Larson signaling for special play number 3. Oh, Manuel open underneath, and it's almost tipped to Chaz. Controlled by Independence, open court, who palms the ball, or it would have been 2. We got 3:09 remaining in the first half. Wolverines still with that 14-point lead. 32-18. Oh, and Casey Crawford should have hit Wesley Mitchell, and we got a reach around foul on 33. That gives Wendover their 16th foul. Substitution coming in, 41 for Independence. Luis Perez comes in for Manuel. We've got Luis Perez, Wesley Mitchell, Chaz Brown, Dustin Dobbs, and Casey Crawford in for the Wolverines. Independence eyes, nobody there. Number 10 travels again. Taking a few steps before he even takes off for liftoff there. The refs are on top of it. Got a relatively quiet Wendover crowd tonight. Nobody getting too excited, not even the cheerleaders. Don't hear much cheering going on over there at all. Dobbs takes it, 23 brings it around. Wesley thinks, oh, and Chaz saves it back to number 40. And he goes right down the middle and is fouled. Oh, they call it traveling. Good, nice break for the Wolverines. Got full court pressure again by Independence. Over to Dobbs, Wesley, oh, and off of, through Lewis's hands and into Independence. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, he carries the ball up and it's off. Defensive rebound by Dustin Dobbs. Brings the ball down fast, and stolen by number 50. Who decides he's going to take it all the way and misses it, but offensive board by Independence. Cuts the lead to 12. Floater over to Dobbs, who wheels around, comes under, does a reverse, and puts it in. Nice shot by Dobbs on the reverse layup. Increases the lead to 14, 34-20. Wolverines are up. Pass through the hands of the Independence player. Wolverine basketball. We got Ernesto back in and Cade Brown for the Wolverines. Cade bounce passes over to Ernesto, back to Cade, who pulls up for another three. Nothing but air on that one. Chaz Brown gets the steal and puts it back up for two. Tough break for Independence. Chaz was right there to pick that one up. 40 dribbles around the top, goes back to 33. Oh, and Independence goes up. We've got Wesley Mitchell with the reach in. That makes 17 fouls for Wendover and only 6 for Independence. 16-point lead still for the Wolverines. They're playing some pretty good ball tonight. Minute 14 left in the first half. Independence misses the first of the two. Ryan Tangaro in for the first time for Wesley Mitchell. Good to see Ryan in the game. He's a senior this year. Number 25. We got the second shot good, 21-36. Cade comes under and tosses it up. And it's now 38-21. Independence looks for their guy, back pedals. 1-point dribble, and that one's good. 57 seconds left in this quarter. Over to Ryan, to Ernesto, who is picked off by 41, who does front end layup and controlled by Independence. We got the ball out of bounds, should be blue ball. We got 37.5 seconds left. Independence will inbound the ball. Goes into 33. Oh, and tips it off. We got controlled by Independence. Throws another one up. Nothing. Defensive board by Ernesto down to Cade. who floats it up and off the front of the rim, and he's fouled. We got also an unsportsmanlike conduct. You don't see that very often. He must have swore at the ref. So Cade should get the tee and a couple shots on this one. We still have 25 seconds left. Cade basically bricks the first one. That one pulled itself in. He strokes off just a little bit. Should be white ball out of bounds. I don't think he knows. The refs are telling him how it is. Larson was just asking what it was. And as they come down, we got Cade trying to take some time off the clock. Got it down to 19 seconds. Crossover dribble. Nesto looks to Chaz. Way over to Cade. Drives in, does underhanded, and it's back in and out. Tossed up really quick. Number 50 gets it. Drives in. Double pumps it up. Nice play by number 50 for independence. And that ends our first half with a score of 39-25. West Wendover up on the Independence team from...
Hey, start.
Go. Dustin Dobbs with the ball, passes it to Manuel. All day. Gives it to Chaz. Dustin back with the ball, gives it into Ernest. Ernest dishes to Cade. Cade for the three. Breaks. Of course. Dobbs with the putback. Misses. I got it. I was doing it pretty good. I did pretty good. And White taking the ball out. Gives it to number 33. Don't know his name. He's bringing the... I know what to say. He's bringing the ball up. Gives it away to number 22. 22 dishes in. Made basket. Oh, missed it. He missed it. Dobbs with Manuel with the ball. Oh, he gets picked. Gives it a 42. 42 makes it. Chaz with the ball is putting it in. Gives it to Manuel. Manuel back to Chaz. Oh, Chaz got blocked. He got the ball back though. Offensive foul on Chaz. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. I got this on lock. Watch.
He's recording everything.
Hey, if I go like that, it ain't recording, huh? See, I know where I'm. Better stop talking. Puts it in. Misses. Oh, he's blocked by Ernest. Feedback. Oh, he misses again. 3 times. They keep on getting offensive rebounds. Oh, he got fouled. I just don't know, like, number 4. I can't see that far, like 42 and all that. 50 with the ball. Gives it in to number 33. 33 with the shot. Misses. Ernest with the rebound. Cade with the ball. He's going up. Blocking foul, number 33. Wesley's coming in. Number 32, Wesley Mitchell. In for Chaz Brown. I feel like a commentator. Dobbs with the ball. Gives it to Cade. Cade gives it back to Manuel. Manuel gives it to Wesley. Wesley gives it into Ernest. Ernest loses it. Turnover. Dobbs back with the ball. Wesley with the ball now. Back to Dobbs. Dobbs into Ernest. Ernest out to Manuel. Manuel to dish to Dobbs and scores.
That was a slight interim with the guys helping us out. We got NY bringing the ball up. Yeah. Bring it around. Wolverines are still into their customary man-to-man. Comes over. The big guy down 40 comes across for a screen. 50's not open. Long pass over. Deep into number 40. Bounce pass back out. Nice little floater up. And Dobbs almost gets it off the hands. Offensive board by NY. Foot's on the line. Three-pointer. Fight for the ball. And Nesto comes down with it. Over to Wesley Mitchell. Dribbles it down. Sees Dobbs all the way under for an easy layup. 2 points for Dustin Dobbs. Brings our score to 43-27 with 5:30 left in the third quarter. Wolverines with a 16-point lead. Big guy calls for it down low, shovels it up, does it one step up and under. And it pulls itself into the basket for an easy 2 for NY. K. Brown brings the ball. Dustin dribbles in. Back pedals out. Behind the back. Wesley Mitchell way over Dustin Dobbs' head and out of bounds. Yep, the cheerleaders, if they would have been moving and cheering at the time, they would have got clobbered by that one. NY's a little bit rattled here. Big guy's calling for it down low. Doesn't get it. Oh, and it's almost picked by Wesley Mitchell, who hustles around the screen, can't quite get a handle on it. Oh, and Ernesto almost gets one. 40 comes in, pops it up, and we may have offensive. Yes, we do. Nice call by the lower ref. Wesley Mitchell inbounds the ball for Wendover. We got full court pressure by Independence. K. Brown dribbles it down. Back pedals over to Manuel, who's over to Ernesto, off the front and just off the rim. Offensive board by Dustin Dobbs. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines. 22 dribbles in, tries to go up, and we've got Manuel with the foul. Reach-in foul by Manuel. He'll get 2 shots at the stripe for that one. Wolverines' lead still sits at 16. Independence doesn't seem to be making any kind of run at us. The ref says that was a lane violation. It was an ugly shot to begin with. Wasn't going to go in as it was, but what the heck. He'll get his second shot. Gotta watch that foot going over the line. That one's good. Gives Independence 30-45. Oh, nice tip by Independence to Cade Brown, who scoops up the underneath shot for 2. Independence tries to bring it down really fast. Ooh, the heck do we got now? We got 2-0 with a reach-in foul. We've got the West Wendover crowd yelling stuff out of the crowds. I can't quite hear what he's saying. Doesn't agree with the call. And 22 shoots a brick off the back of the rim. Oh, there goes the cheerleaders. Finally started to cheer again. 22 hits that one, moves it to 47. Oh, and Dustin Dobbs almost picks it off, but 50 gets it. Double dribble and up and under. Nice shot by the big guy for Independence. Ball's brought down fast. Dobbs is trapped in the corner. Passes over to Cade. Saves it out front. Manuel centers in and is fouled on the arm. Should be a 2-shot foul. Nice penetration by Manuel to the middle. We'll get 2 freebies at the stripe. Casually puts in the first one. If he makes the second one, it can increase the lead by 16 with 3:46 left in this third quarter. The ref saying that he needs to tuck his shirt in for style points.
Second one is off to the outside. Independence bring the ball down fast. 42 does a layup, he's off. Defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Handed off to Dobbs. Ooh, Dobbs between the legs and behind the back at the top. Oh, a long pass by Luis Perez, intercepted. 50 comes up. Nice quick hands by Luis Perez to stop that fast break attempt. Here comes NY with 4 or 5 new guys. This coach likes to substitute a whole team at a time. We've got Casey Crawford, Dustin Dobbs, Luis Perez, Chaz Brown, and Manuel in for the Wolverines. Air ball, another defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Dobbs playing point right now. Ooh, interior pass, it's picked off. Manuel gets it. Penetrates, comes up for a floater. Oh, and puts the floater down, and it's good for another possible point. Nice penetration by Manuel to take his guy off one step and go up with a little floater. Puts it down, throws up a quick three. Offensive board by Casey, brings it down. It's stolen by number 30, who double dribbles it on the line. Be Wolverine basketball. Wolverines are still maintaining a 7-point lead at this point in the game. Dobbs inbounds it for Wendover, long out to Perez. Manuel wide open at the three-point line. Hits just the front of the rim. Fight for the offensive board, and it's a jump ball. Nice hustle by Chaz Brown. Goes back to Independence. Oh, a little bit of carrying the ball there, but the rest missed that one. Oh, number 10 pops up for a long three, and it's off, and Casey Crawford with a defensive rebound. Long pass to Dustin Dobbs. Takes it up, effortlessly puts it in. This is opens up the biggest lead of the game. I don't know which coach. We've got big-time substitutions coming in. We've got a score of 52-33. 19-point lead for the Wolverines. NY beat them by 10 at their home, but the Wolverines aren't going to let any of that happen tonight. Controlling the whole game. Jake Palafox gets the ball. We've got Alonzo in for the first time as well. Deep pass over to Dobbs, fakes the three-pointer, kind of trapped. Casey looks over to Jake, back to Dustin, of course. Jake pops out for a little 12-footer and just bounces off. 50 controls the board. Long pass down to NY. Oh, and off their hands, out of bounds. We've got the Wolverines back to cover that one, and bad passing by Independence. Ball's out. Be Wendover ball. NY comes out with a full court press. Oh, and almost picks it away from Jake. Wolverines can't get too comfortable with their 19-point lead right now. Put it back in the hands of their point guard, Cade Brown. Long pass over to Alonzo. Looks around. They had Casey underneath, but missed the pass. Oh, and it's out of bounds. Still NY ball. Alonzo Palafox out top with it. To Jake. Jake fakes it over. Casey Crawford tries to bounce pass it. It's picked off by number 42. And 42 puts it back in for Independence. We got 52-35. Basket was good. We got Ernesto back in for Casey Crawford. uses all 10 seconds to shoot it and bricks it. Controlled by NY. 42 tries to split his defenders and comes up. We got the fouls on Jake Palafox. Independence will get 2 shots at this one. This school's also called Nevada Youth Training Center. Wesley Mitchell coming in for Jake Palafox. We've got Dobbs and Ernesto down at the low blocks. Comes up and dribbles itself in for another point, 36-52. Wesley Mitchell dribbles the ball, gives it to his big guy Ernesto. Deep in the corner to Cade, who behind the back pass to Alonso. Nice passing by Cade Brown, the senior, behind the back and to an open Alonso. NY comes right back and scores 2. Alonso dribbling down, gives it to Dustin Dobbs, who takes it right by everybody and puts it right up and in. 56-38 with 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Whoa, long dribble by 44. And then we got a quick foul by White, 2-0, I believe. That's the 8th team foul for Wendover, 1-1. Only 4 for Independence. Long out the back, 40 gets it. 40 trying to jiggle the ball. It's controlled by Independence. 33 comes up for a 3 and not there. Another offensive board with NY and puts it in the basket. Wesley Mitchell trying to show that he had his hands straight up, but they're saying that he blocked in a little bit, used his body. He'll be probably replaced by Chaz Brown. Yep, here he comes. That cut the lead back down to 16 for the Wolverines. .42 hits that one, cuts it down to 15 points. 29 seconds left. Dobbs splits all his defenders way over to Cade in the far corner, who strokes 3, but it's just off the front. Fight for the basketball, and it's white ball. Cade Brown inbounds it for West Wendover. Goes deep into Ernesto, brings it up, and is hacked. He was hacked by all the blue players under there. It was called on the floor. That's only their 15th foul, so it will be out of bounds for the Wolverines. Deep into the corner to Alonso. Ooh, Cade Brown comes around off the screen and hits nothing but air on that one. And his brother Chaz saves the ball and puts up for 2. Nice recovery by his brother Chaz Brown. And we have another air ball. Cade usually comes off of a pretty nice screen there and hits that shot, but that time he's just a little bit off. We've got a timeout called by Independence. Oh. I didn't watch the clock. Actually, that was the end of the third quarter. I didn't even hear the buzzer. Good. I thought it was just me.
Don't stop cheering.
Well, then, that's why they're there.
They're right there, right in front of you. Can I say something about that?
Go ahead, but don't.
This timeout, end of fourth quarter, is brought to you by Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
That's our new apprentice program going over here.
That was good, huh?
Yeah.
You heard it?
These guys, that's the JV team having way too much fun up here. What's that? Yeah, after their victory, the JV team did beat Independence tonight. You guys beat Walmart? We got deep pass into Dustin just off the tip of his fingers and out of bounds. Got Independence ball out of bounds coming up. We got Dustin Dobbs, Ernesto Rodriguez, Chaz Brown, and Manuel in for the Wolverines. 22 hits an air ball. Rebounded by 42. Well, that was an ugly shot too. Defensive rebound finally by Chaz Brown. Deep pass into Dustin Dobbs. Cade brings it in. Oh, deep pass to Ernesto. Nice layup by the big guy. I believe Ernesto's 10th team point. He's having a good game tonight. I think he's hitting almost 100% of his shots. 41 puts it up and in. Still the lead is by 17. 7 minutes to go. NY can't hit again. And it's off of blue. White ball. The Independence team doesn't show much enthusiasm at this point. I don't think they're going to make attempted to come back. Dustin Dobbs far in the corner for a three. Snaps the net on that one. Nice stroke by the senior, Dustin Dobbs. .22 penetrates deep down off of his leg and recovered by Cade Brown. Kind of the over-the-shoulder pass. Chaz Brown takes a three. Oh, that one's off just a little bit. Chaz Brown recovers it back off of Dobbs, saving it in the corner. Manuel tosses it off of 42, and Independence gets the ball. Some sloppy playing going on now. Spin move by Independence. Nice move by 42 on the other end. Oh, long pass by Dobbs, just tips it up and in. Nice pass by Manuel to Dustin Dobbs for the 2-point play. Increases the lead for Wendover to 20. And he's hooked on going up and in. 4-2, Chaz Brown with the foul. We've still got 5:43 remaining in the game. Ryan Tangaro coming in, first time this half. And it looks like Independence is going to put back in some of their big boys. Here's all our substitutions. And we got a timeout called as the Wolverines go over to listen to what Coach Larson has to tell them. As I said earlier, the Wolverines' record is 5-2, puts them in second place in the league. Independence is just a couple games back from them, with just a few points there. Independence coach can't be happy with the way his boys are playing tonight. Of course, they've been shooting terribly, missing everything they throw up pretty much. The Wolverines are doing a pretty good job. All they have to do is maintain this lead for a mere 5 minutes and 43 seconds. Independence is the first one out of the timeout. Ref calling for White to come out of their timeout. Independence will shoot their second shot. This was second of a two-shot foul on number 34. We've got Ryan back in, Manuel, of course, Dustin Dobbs, Ernesto, and Cade Brown.
Cade Brown, who's leading the state, I believe, in scoring, at least according to Nevada Prep. He's got about a scoring average of about 24 points per game. They gave him a couple extra shots on that one. It was just all in practice there. Got a couple extra shots. Dobbs will inbound over to, boy, nobody's open. Long baseball pass to Ernesto, drives in, who's fouled on his attempt in. Number 50 didn't have much choice. 50 against number 50. Ernesto will take his trip to the line. He'll get a two-shot foul. Ernesto hits the first one off the back of the rim. See what he does on the second one here. Second one is out as well. Oh, long three-pointer by number 22, and it's a lot of air under that one. But he gets a layup on this one and puts that one in. Ryan Tarangaro with the ball, comes over to Dustin Dobbs, splits his defenders, pops it up, and is grabbed on the way up. I think that was an obscene sign by the referee. I'm not sure what that meant. We got Dustin Dobbs with it, his first shot good. Bringing the score 66-49 on this rout of the Independence team. Nice showing by the Wolverines to avenge their loss to Independence. One of their only two losses this season. One was the Incline and one was the Independence. A little bit of traveling music for number 30, but Ernesto gets the defensive rebound. Long pass by Ryan, but in the hands of number 50. Oh, and Ryan comes up and tries to steal the ball and gets a foul out of that one. I believe they'll get two shots because it's 10 fouls at this point. Basically bricked that one. Second shot is good. 50-67, 17-point lead. Oh, intercepted by 40. 20 dashes in, and it is off of Manuel. Should be blue ball. Oh, he called white. I think he's going to be overruled by the other ref. They can confer in it. It should be blue ball. The crowd's saying that he can't call, but that was around the hands of Dustin Dobbs. Nice pickoff. Comes down, Manuel gets it, comes in, dribbles inside. Oh, double pump and good. Way to use his body on that one. Got the defensive guy in the air and took it up and in and put it in for two. Nice strong move by Manuel. Manuel throws one up. Dobbs fights for the rebound and it's a jump ball. Goes blue though. Possession arrows on the other direction. We got 4:52 left in the game with Independence dribbling the ball down. Pumps up a circus shot. A lot of air on that one. We got to fight for the ball. Ryan Tangaro and what do we got? We've got something called here. What's Lewis going to call? Oh, we got double personal foul called. Double personal. Don't see that every day. They
usually only call that when they get really rowdy, but I guess he's trying to stop something happening. K. Brown gets it back. Oh, we've got a long pass to Dawes, picked off. 22 on the run. K. Brown comes up to block him, but grabs a little bit more arm than ball on that one. Nice attempt at defense by K. Brown. That will give him 2 shots at the penalty stripe. This kid uses all 10 seconds to shoot too. Yep, first one's in. We got boy, a whole bunch of people coming in for the Wolverines. We got Jake Palafox, Luis Perez, Casey Crawford, and I'm not sure who else is left out there. NY called another timeout. I guess he wants to come up with a plan to get 20 points in the next 4 minutes. Oh, there goes the cheerleader. Somebody hit the on switch. We've got a score of 69-51 with 4:31 left. The Wolverines have been up the whole game and maintain a 15 to 18 point lead. It doesn't look like Independence is going to take any kind of strong comeback here unless he shows some more enthusiasm and start hitting the basket a little bit better. Wolverines have been taking care of the ball very well, rebounding really strong. Full court pressure. He wants to put a full court press. Jake passes a floater over and Lewis gets it, and 22 is fouled by number 23. It's kind of like going for the ball. We got one of the NY players are down and can't get up. This coach is going to have to come over and try to get him up. He gets back up. His ankle looks kind of hurt. We've got some pretty even scoring going on the Wolverines. I believe Dobbs is still probably the leader. He has probably 14, 15 points. Nesto's got 12, I believe, and Cade Brown is not far behind him with about 12. Nice even scoring by the Wolverines. I don't know what the ref was asking for the ball. Maybe he wants to autograph it. These NY players have been shooting terrible at the free throw line. Second shot is off as well. Chaz Brown with a defensive board. Dustin Dobbs brings it down. Puts it in the hands of Palafox. Passes over to Jake Palafox. The Independence is showing a little bit of enthusiasm with their defense. Back over to Jake. Surrounded. Oh, passes it interior to number 50. Fast break. And the basket's good. Takes it 69-54. They are trying a little bit of a surge. Wolverines trying to get the ball across the timeline. Dustin Dobbs takes it down low, brings it back out, knocking some time off the clock, and deep to Casey Crawford. Dobbs fakes his guys, decides not to go inside. Jake takes it up over to Luis Perez, back into Casey, who, well, tries to put one up, tipped off by number 50. Chaz Brown fights for the rebound, and it's jump ball. It should be white ball, I believe. Nope, it's Independence again. .22 takes it coast to coast, and defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Jake's having a little bit of trouble. He's surrounded by blue. They have to get it across. There Lewis does. Oh, and it's tapped away.
He has the ball and it's going over to Jake. Boy, they're fouling all over. Deep into Dustin Dobbs is at the three-point line, and Chaz with the offensive board. Leans it in, tests the waters, pulls it back out. We've got 3 seconds going on. Yeah, we've still got a 15-point lead with 2:47. Not too much in danger of losing this one. This will bring the Wolverines' record to 6-2, as a matter of fact, and keeps them in a solid second place in the league right now. Defensive rebound by Casey Crawford, back to Jake. Oh, and it's stolen. Stolen back by Jake, and then knocked out of bounds by Independence. And we've got Larson bringing everybody back in. I don't know, all his starters. We've got Ryan Tangero, Cade Brown back in, Ernesto, Alonzo, and Manuel in. We've got 2:27 left. Long baseball pass to Cade Brown, who floats it up. And we've got traveling call on Independence. Cade may be hampered a little bit by a sprained ankle. Looks like he's favoring that leg a little bit. And Ness still thinks about a three-pointer, but takes it back out. Cade splits everybody behind the back pass, and then runs over the guy. We got Cade falling through a little bit and running over his guy, initiated contact. We've got his grandfather in the stands yelling about the call, showing some enthusiasm about it. Long three-pointer by Independence. Oh, and it wheels itself out, and we've got a bunch of jumping going on, and Independence coming up with the offensive board each time. Number 30 with a little shot, and another offensive board by Independence. Splits his defenders and scores on that one. Baseball pass down again. Oh, we've got Cade Brown using his elbow. The ref's got his number. Must have done something to make this ref upset. Basically, this should be one-on-one. Well, I guess it's not one-on-one on an offensive foul. I'm sorry. This Cade Brown just fouled out, a rare occurrence. He usually doesn't. I don't think I've seen him foul a game yet this year. Okay, number 30 jumping it up. Ryan Tangero bringing the ball down. .33 backs it back out. Oh, and it's off his foot. Oh, Manuel deep in the corner. Comes off. Nice shot, though. 30 fast breaks it down. Tries it behind the back pass. Off of his own guy's foot. Alonzo with the defensive rebound. Tangero way down. Manuel tosses up. Dobbs comes up over his right shoulder and puts it in for two. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines.
Ryan to Manuel to Dobbs.
Nice assist by Manuel to see a streaking Dobbs down on the side. Puts it up and in. This moves the score 71-56, 72-56. With a minute left in the game. As the Wolverines can complete this one. Long three-pointer by NY. Nesta over the back. Wolverines and Dobbs is uncontested for another 2 points. Nice recovery by West Wendover. Put that one up. And we got number 30, crossover dribble. One step and up. And he's fouled. 40 seconds left. Hate to see that happen. As the NY team is already getting their warm-ups on, they see the writing on the wall. This one's pretty much over.
rifle off of another league win with a quiet Wendover crowd. That shot's in. We've got some more substitutions. We got Dobbs and Nesto coming out. Good job, guys. Manuel's out. Right now for the Wolverines, we've got Wesley Mitchell, Casey Crawford, Alonzo Palafox, Jake Palafox, and Ryan Tangaro, who will probably finish out this last 40 seconds. Okay, we got long pass to Wesley Mitchell. It's picked off. Oh, long shot. Oh, brick. Ryan Tangaro comes down with a defensive ball, passes it down to Wesley Mitchell, taps it over to Alonzo, and just barely goes out of bounds. The Wolverines are going into this with a 16-point lead. Goes far over to 30, decides on another three-pointer, and the ball's up. Oh. We've got a reach over foul with 17 seconds left. This game will just not end itself. That ref's been asleep the whole game and he finally wakes up in the last 17 seconds.
By 14 or by 4? Oh, the lead?
Second shot is off as well. Casey Crawford with a defensive rebound. Over to Jake Palafox, who dribbles by him and is fouled by number 10. Looks like we're going to go for another 2 foul shots. 11 seconds. This game's about over. All we got is 11 seconds. It's 74 to 58. That one's off its mark. Jake Palafox on the line for the Wolverines. Second shot is good. 75-58. NY comes down, and we have got another foul with 6.6 seconds left in the game. At this point, you almost wish they just let him go in and score. NY hits that one. 75 to 59. Second shot's off, and it goes off the foot. They try for the ball. 41 puts it up, and it was a foul, but the refs are going to let this one go, and the game is over. We've got an ending score of 75-61 with the Wolverine victory in the bank. Here we are at the start of the West